What's cracking with your snacking snacker stars? It's me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again with another edition of OTR. And alongside me, I've got Terminator Tony T.
Catchphrase.
We're looking for something crispy. We're looking for something crunchy. And that's right, we're looking for chicken. I think we're going to get all three of them in one bite. We'll be right back right after this with this exciting edition of OTR. You are looking live at the Tiger Mart on Fannin Street off of Jefferson Davis Highway in Alexandria, Virginia. They are apparently home to a national chain of chicken restaurants which are in 41 states here in these good old United States called Krispy Krunchy Chicken. They're also in American Samoa, by the way. We're going to check that place out, see what they got, and more right after this on OTR. All right, gang, back at Krispy Krunchy Chicken here in Alexandria, Virginia. They call themselves KKC on the website, and apparently they're out of Louisiana. They've got a whole Bojangles thing kind of going on in my estimation, but there you go. Tony got the 4-piece Cajun Tender combo, which comes with one of their honey butter biscuits and a side, as well as a drink for $7.99. And I got underneath that the 3-piece chicken combo. I got mixed so I can get some white meat and some dark meat, try a little bit of both. That also comes with a side. Apparently it doesn't come with a biscuit though. That pisses me off. That's supposed to have a biscuit in there. Oh boy. Hold on a second. I have been robbed of my biscuit, ladies and gentlemen. They have no biscuit here for me today, but 3 pieces of chicken, a side. I got mac and cheese. I believe Tony got red beans and rice. And we both got drinks, and those are kind of small, too. Mine was $8.49, and they still stole my biscuit. Damn it. All right, guys, I'll be right back right after this to try this out on OTR. All right, gang, we're back to try out the Krispy Krunchy Chicken. Again, I got the chicken on the bone. Tony got the Cajun Tenders. 41 states, so there's got to be one near you somewhere, right? You would think so. Let me go ahead and grab myself this big old breast of chicken right here. Show that to you a little bit more closely. That's a big old bad boy right there. Show it to you next to my noggin the way I always do and show you that it is a giant piece of chicken. And I do like my chicken to be big. Tony's got the nice tender there.
Not bad size on these tenders.
Yep.
Pretty good. Pretty solid feeling.
Overall similar coloring to the chicken. Yep. So maybe the same breading. I don't really know for sure. Don't want to talk out of turn and say that. Let's go ahead and chow down on this shit and see what it tastes like. I'm pretty impressed for gas station chicken, and basically the concept of this place apparently is they only open up in convenience stores and in gas stations.
Okay.
And it's a pretty high profit thing for these places apparently. But darn if it doesn't taste good. I think they got this right. It's they don't give you a choice between spicy or mild or anything, but it's got just the right kind of spice to it, I think, on this chicken. What do you think about your tenders? I
got the Cajun Tenders, and they're really good. It tastes like some really good white meat chicken in there. I think they've been out a little bit, but even if they had been sitting there for a bit, it has a really good flavor. I tried it with and without some sauces. My initial thoughts are the crispiness is there, the breading is good, real flavorful, little teeny bit of that Cajun heat. So if you're not a big spice person, it's pretty good for you. I had their Krispy's original sauce, really good, tangy. I think it also has a little bit of heat in it as well, really good. And then I also tried their honey mustard. They have a Krispy's honey mustard sauce like almost any chicken place does. Very creamy honey mustard. Very, very, just really good flavor to it. And all around, I'm impressed. I'm shocked at how good this is. Like you said, for gas station chicken.
Darn right. One thing I would say is mine is really super crunchy, and I guess they got their name right by saying Krispy Krunchy Chicken. That's what it is, man, because you saw when I didn't just bite into it. I took a piece of that skin and crust off and took a bite of that first just to see what they were talking about, and it's super, super crunchy and super, super crispy. And once you get into that, this chicken, and I know it was sitting out for a while, because we saw that it was sitting in the thing.
Yeah.
It still maintains a juiciness that's pretty good. I tried both the breast and the thigh. I preferred the white meat in this particular case. Sometimes I like the dark, but in this case I like the white meat a little bit better. Had a little bit stronger, cleaner chicken taste than the dark meat did. Other than that, like he was saying, just enough spice that, you notice it, but it's not something that you're going to blow you away and make you run if you don't like spice, so that's a good thing. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and give these a rating, and we'll move on to the rest. What do you think on that?
I got to say full thumbs up on this. I can see myself definitely coming back to get more of this chicken, especially these tenders. I mean, they're so good.
Yeah. I would say I'm going to go ahead and give this chicken, hell, why not? A full thumbs up, man. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this chicken. It's really, really good. Hell, ask me about 5 or 6 hours from now. Check me out about 3:45 a.m. Maybe I'll have a different story for you. But right now, this is some really good chicken, and I'm giving it a full thumbs up as well. We also got one biscuit to try out, because they didn't give me my biscuit. So the fact that I'm giving them a full thumbs up with no biscuit is messed up. But Tony has graciously donated me a hunk of his. It's a honey butter biscuit, and let's just see what it's like. This is where I will deduct some points here, because A, they didn't give me my biscuit, and B, this biscuit that we did get is some straight up stale stuff right here. It's just kind of not soft. Got a little bit of honey on the outside, but other than that, the flavor is not any kind of anything impressive. Can make better biscuits at home. What do you think?
I think there's potential here. I mean, yeah. I think that it definitely. I like the flavor of the topping, the honey butter topping, and I think there's a lot of potential there. So if it was fresh, maybe, but it wasn't fresh. It's been it obviously been sitting there for a while. So on the biscuit, I'm going. Was it quarter?
Quarter thumb. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree with that as well. Quarter thumb up, especially because they forgot mine. But maybe I'm kind of glad they forgot mine now. It's not that good. One more thing to do, and let's check out these sides that they got us right here. Let's see. Do you have a fork?
I do not.
That should be your fork. I think I have one in my pocket. I neglected to get a fork, but oh well. I'm gonna try to drink some mac and cheese here and see how that works out. He's got the red beans and rice, I think.
Yes.
Wasn't real impressed with that side either. The pasta was way overcooked, very, very soft and flaccid. Cheese is not great. Has a little bit of crusty cheese on there, like the darkened cheese that you get when you bake the mac and cheese, but that didn't give it that real good flavor. It kind of gave me an earwax kind of thing. I didn't like that either. I don't really like this mac and cheese. I'm going to go ahead and give that about a third of a thumb up.
Well, I had I had worries walking into the place because it's set up with almost like a cafeteria style where they got the glass counter where you pick what you want and the stuff's sitting there. There were stacks of the beans and rice. There were stacks of the mashed potatoes and gravy. I thought he'd luck out on his mac and cheese because all the mac and cheese was gone, so they had to produce another mac and cheese. This was one of the ones of the red beans and rice from the stack of red beans and rice. So I was worried it'd been sitting there. It's decent. And I think it'd be better if it hadn't been sitting in a stack for who knows how long. But I see the potential here. It's not bad. It wasn't dried out. It's not dried out, but it's definitely not fresh. Were it fresh, maybe it'd be better rating, but it's not. But I didn't hate it, but I think it could be better. And with that, I'm going to go half because it's potentially better.
Okay.
But yeah.
Half of a thumb up there on the red beans and rice from Tony T. Have you ever had crispy, crunchy chicken before? What is your impression of it? Would you eat chicken from a gas station, or are we just completely out of our minds? Let us know about that, too, and hit the thumbs up button if you think we're crazy. Also, ladies and gentlemen, join the SAS group on Facebook by clicking on the link in the description down below. Hundreds of the coolest people in the world are in our group, and you should be, too. Why aren't you? Also, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Brandon Reich SAS. He's at GDanzig666. And when you do that, make sure you use that handy hashtag Snack Society all day, every day. That way you know what we're eating, and we know what you're eating too, because we like to watch. Anyway, so make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. In the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Catchphrase.